Sounds on the beat. Sounds on the beat. Sounds on the beat.
I just hopped up out the train, about to do another show. Cashing my checks in, then I do the woo. Either I'm fast or the city really slow, cause I'm passing them like, bro, let's go. Oh, they mad, huh? Oh, they mad, huh? The gag is I'm a shade anyway. But the gag is I'm a show out all day. And the gag is they gon' tune in anyway. These bitches could never. Let's go. Hey everybody, what's up? Hey. What's up? After the week I had, I deserve all of that. I have to tell you, this has been a crazy week. Everybody's been talking about me online. A lot of people think that I love all that attention, and I do. This week, the attention has actually been good because people watched my Breakfast Club interview, which we'll get into later on today, because I haven't really responded to what I thought about it and what I thought about everything that happened. And we're going to get into all the details of that on my podcast this week. But today is one of my favorite days, Tuesday, because my team works extremely hard. Shout out to Johnny, Alexis, and Kelvin. They be in the studio all day long today, this day and the day before, putting together the show. So shout out to them. But this is Gagging with Jason Lee, and I'm Jason. And yes, I have a robe on because this is actually what I look like in my house. Today I felt like, who are you? You know, like you walk around in Versace robes with jewelry on in the daytime. Friends are coming over looking at me like he's changing. Who does he think he is? You know, saw one of my friends this weekend. Well, he used to be one of my friends. You know, I think he's a little jealous of me now, but you know, I'm out here. This weekend I went out to a block party. You know, I beat COVID and I said I wasn't going to go anywhere. And then I hopped on a flight and went to Miami, New York, came back to LA, went to a block party with Tiffany and Amber. Tiffany had a mask on. I didn't. But either way, I'm still doing well, taking my vitamins. But look, I'm here to do the show today. And I'm so glad that you showed up. I see all of you coming in the room. Why is the Wi-Fi moving slow? Oh, no. No, we not. What is that? I'm blurry.
The Wi-Fi just...
Huh?
The Wi-Fi just went down.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Well, how does the Wi-Fi go down? Not with today's show. We'll tell everybody to get off. Let's get the Wi-Fi together. Do we need to do a reset? What do we need to do?
You need to wait like a second and see if it kicks back, and then I'll go down.
Well, let me turn off. Let's get off some of these Wi-Fis. What are you on your computer? Are you on your Wi-Fi too? You can't get off all your Wi-Fi. You're on social? Well, you may have to go home. Huh?
If the guests are here, can you get on guest Wi-Fi?
If what?
The guests can get on the guest Wi-Fi.
I don't know the guest Wi-Fi password. Is it back? No, it's not. I'm still blurry. Okay, I look better there now, okay? It's ghetto ass house. We got 3 different Wi-Fi networks, but everybody only knows the password to one, so we all just on one network. You know? All right, well, anyway, here I am. Thank you guys for showing up. Yes, I have a red robe on. Yes, I have on red slippers. I'm matching. And yes, I have on my gagging chain. But I have an exciting show today. We have a lot going on. Kelly Price died, y'all. But she came back to life. We're going to talk about that. You know, a lot of you have been concerned about me after the Breakfast Club because you guys are like, yo, Jason is just changing. And what is this new Jason going to be? No, I said I'm going to sip on cappuccino, but I still got to have, you know, a little tea because that's what you guys show up for. So it's just my delivery is going to be a little, it's still going to be funny and all that, but it's going to be, I'm going to have some compassion. Okay. I'm going to have some compassion. Okay. This is going to be hard. Look, let me put up the disclaimer right now because I know the show and I know y'all. This is the disclaimer. This is basically says that there's going to be some adult language. Although I am not using the N-word anymore and I'm not going to cuss. That's it. That's part of my elevation. Okay. It also says that I have fair use rights. So I'm going to use stuff that I want to use that I can. They said, stop lying. You ain't going to elevate. Y'all some haters. And then also it says that the views expressed by the people who log in, you know, it's theirs, not mine. All right. Well, here we go. Look, folks, I'm telling you right now, this show is toxic. So if you are watching, I'm delivering it with the most compassion I can. And I love all of you. I love all of you, but I have a job to do. And you show up for me because you want me to do my job. Now, I want people to understand something. This new elevation, this new cappuccino, Moschino wearing King of Bigo, okay? He is going to still deliver it raw, okay? As raw as a bottom taking it in Atlanta. It is going to be raw, unfiltered. However, I'm going to have compassion. It's going to be wrapped in a bow of compassion because you have to have the heart that goes with the pain, you know? And if I could describe that for you, it's like your first time getting anal sex, right? It's going to hurt, but I'm going to hug you after. You know, that's kind of what my delivery is going to be. So when you guys go through the streets, be like, yo, Jason said his delivery is going to be like anal sex the first time you get anal sex, but with a hug. That's my elevation. Okay. I prayed on it and that's what God said. And I think you guys were surprised on the Breakfast Club when I said that I talked to God and God told me to set up Karen Civil. I mean, hello. I don't know what God tells you, but God talks directly to my spirit, okay? And God says to me, Jason, go out and lay thy karma down. And that's what I did. And people are just upset about that. You can't be mad at me for doing the Lord's work. That's what I do. You know what I do. Okay. So anyway, I have a job to do. And although I am the cappuccino delivery man, today I pulled up with the tea, and it's the tea with Jason Lee. All right. Now, listen, I have history with this girl right here. Now, I don't even want to talk about Kelly Price because I have not talked to this girl since 2012. Okay. Yes, she's pretty. Okay. Here's the bow. Here's the hug. I'm going to give the hug first. Okay. This is my new delivery, you guys. This is the rebrand of Jason Lee. You are witnessing history today. This is the first broadcast since I announced to the world that I am changing, that I'm evolving. Okay. And I mean what I say. They said, I love you, but I can't stand you. I can't stand y'all either. All right. So let me start with the hug. Kelly Price is a very beautiful Black woman who is a phenomenal, one of the best singers I've ever heard sing live. She does gospel music. She does R&B music. She is a Fashion Curve model, Fashion Nova Curve. Anyway, she's a plus size girl. She's a BBW, you know, type of girl Drake would take down backstage at the Soul Train Awards. This is elevated. Okay, but listen, Kelly Price is, you know, she is a phenomenal singer, one of the best voices ever. I mean, you know, if you read my book in 2012, I did an event with her and Whitney Houston. I invited Whitney Houston. Whitney came, sang, and then she died the next day. It was very tragic. It was very, 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 very toxic. We have a little clip of that last performance. This was at my party. Y'all didn't know that because I wasn't on there. But yeah, this was my party where Whitney Houston performed live with Kelly Price for the last time. The world never saw Whitney Houston again. Take a look. Y'all better cut that. We can't do too long. Cut it. They're not about to take my page. I know the rights because I've been known. Anyway. So that was when Whitney Houston performed with Kelly Price. Now that was the hug. Here comes the bluntness. Kelly Price is a mean girl. She's very mean. She's disrespectful. She owes me $900. And this weekend when I heard she died, I was mad because I want my $900. Okay? She owes me $900. And I'm going to tell you what she did to me cuz she took advantage of me too. Oh, my new book that's coming out? Baby, you think Karen Civil's the only chapter of people who did me dirty? No. Let me tell you my delivery so that way they receive it. I was a young man. I need to buy into it first, right? Okay, here we go. I was a young man who had passions and dreams of being in the entertainment business. I had worked for a long time trying to bring them to life, and I just couldn't figure it out. And then one day, I get a call after my mother died. I was home for her funeral, and Kelly Price called me with Faith Evans on the phone. Now, Faith Evans is one of my favorite singers. She's probably my favorite singer, period. And everybody knew at the time to manipulate Jason, just put Faith on the phone. So Faith and Kelly called me and asked me to do this party for her because Kelly was getting a Grammy nomination. And I don't know if she won. I don't think she got it. But anyway, she was nominated, and it was a big deal for her, you know, because she's like a 90s singer that wasn't really relevant. She did the whole Chitlin circuit, Tyler Perry plays, you know, sung her lungs out at the Spirit Awards or the Swan Awards or whatever those gospel awards are. I don't know what they're called. I don't go to those. But anyway, she just was like not really popping. And at the time, I was hanging out with Rob Kardashian and Chris Brown and Jordan Sparks. Jordan was popping at the time. She's not popping now either. But I was really in the streets. Okay, I was a socialite, being paid to go hang out at clubs and stuff. But I wasn't a celebrity. I wasn't a public figure. Kelly had asked me to do this party, and I agreed to do it. Well, guess what? I thought the only way to really make this pop is to invite Whitney Houston, because then with Whitney coming, it'll be the Heartbreak Hotel reunion, because I had Faith performing, El DeBarge performing, I had Anthony Hamilton performing, Kiki Wyatt. I mean, do you hear the people coming out of my mouth? Faith, I mean, it was legendary. Okay. And anyway, I did this whole party. I raised all the money to do it. I got the venue. I hired the band. It was Kelly's band, but I paid the band. I got the venue, all this. And they were like $1,000 short, and I ended up paying $900 to have this event. And Kelly basically just ran off with my money. Maybe she had to go to Chick-fil-A or something. I don't know. Either way, I didn't get the money back. $900 at Chick-fil-A. Is that a lot of food? Mm-hmm. Well, it's Kelly Price we're talking about. Okay, so look, my delivery is better. I wrapped it in a bow, but now I got to open the package. And the package is, if you shake it, it's jingling, okay?
You show is ugly.
On the inside. Miss Price is she's ugly on the inside. I don't care what this smile looks like. Do you see this smile right here? This is the same smile what men look like at the ice cream trucks when they're trying to take your kids off to the Platty Playground. Go to Beagle and find out what I'm talking about. All right. Well, either way, Kelly Price she was a mean girl. She was mean to me. Her ex-husband, Jeff Roll, was mean to me. Knew they had no chance because they were both miserable people at the time. They were very, very mean. And what they did is they took my money. But what they did worse than that was after Whitney Houston died, Kelly Price tried to hijack the event and she went on a press spree because, nobody was really talking about Kelly Price at the time. I mean, what were they going to talk about? Friend of Mine? That was like 1982. People weren't talking about Kelly Price music. Okay. And so what she did was she ran off with my money, basically disrespected me the night of the party. Then Whitney dies the next day. And then she goes on this press thing, making Whitney's death all about her. All about her. We had to file a cease and desist letter against her. I should find that and put that out. We had to go to the venue and take all the videotapes because Whitney was walking through the venue. I had to work overtime to contain the situation because I was trying to protect the legacy of Whitney Houston. She's an icon. She's an icon. And the fact that she came to my party, I felt obligated to protect the integrity of her. So I knew at that time that Kelly Price was an attention whore who needed lots and lots and lots of attention because she wasn't getting it at home from her husband. So this weekend, when I heard she died, I texted Tamar Braxton and said, girl. No, I didn't. Me and Tamar were texting. Tamar was really concerned. Tamar, seriously, all jokes aside, because Kelvin's over here. Kelvin is bringing out the old Jason, okay? I buried him at the Breakfast Club, and here he come dragging him right out for the show. That's why I don't know how long I'm going to be able to do the show. She didn't die. Let me tell you what happened. Kelly Price went missing. She had COVID, okay? It was reported late last week that she went missing after she was released from a hospital because she had caught COVID. And she lives in Georgia now. It's a lot cheaper there, and she's not really working the way she used to, so she could probably have a better life there. And she was battling the coronavirus. Now, this is why, Kelly, you should go get the fat loss surgery that I got because I beat COVID in a week, and you died. Okay, well, anyway, can you back up because I want to be polite. All right, now, she had revealed that she was battling this coronavirus and revealed that her diagnosis to her fans 2 months before she disappeared. Now, when she did this via video to let her fans know that she had caught the cocoa. And, the cocoa ain't to be played with, baby, because it's people dying. My nail lady just left my house. She was telling me how her 50-year-old friend died. I was like, girl, I got a show to do. I don't know her, but here's a couple dollars. This is what Kelly Price said. I'm not changing. I'm just not. And this is just who I am. I'm sorry. I tried. This is just who I am. I'm sorry. I'm doing the best that I can. I told you it's the daily process. This is the video. Take a look.
Hello, good evening, everybody. I am doing probably one of the last things that I would have expected to be doing right now. Wasn't feeling so well last night and got up this morning and went to the doctor and got checked out, went to a testing center, and it has come back that I have COVID. After a very long year and a half of so much stuff with this disease, I am COVID positive. And so I am quarantined right now. I do not have to go into the hospital. I'm very achy. I have no appetite. I'm very weak. I can barely stay awake. And so I am following doctor's orders and praying that this thing passes quickly so that I can get back to normal.
First of all, Kelly, you weren't even wearing the mask right. Kelly, you did not put the mask over your nose. Okay? Wearing the masks is to prevent everybody else from getting it. Then the buzzing sound on your phone sounded like that at the hospital when you died. So you were already set up the story. I'm just showing y'all what was going on. Now, I don't want to make light of coronavirus because one of my aunts just died last week and people are dying from this virus. It is a serious virus. No, I'm not vaccinated. Yes, you can go in the comments and tell me how I'm non-American. I don't care. Hey, Biden, I'm American. I do what I want with my own body. But listen, she was admitted to a hospital approximately a week after that. And then they said they alleged that she was placed in the ICU after her symptoms worsened. Okay. Her family said that she was in contact with them during the stay at the hospital in August, and her children even visited with her several times. Now, here's the thing. Let me tell you about this. Everybody was like, what's going on? Kelly's kids. I'm going to tell you about that because I'm going to tell you about Kelly's kids. 3 weeks after all of that was going on, Kelly's kids received a phone call that she was discharged from the hospital, although they said she didn't appear to be fully recovered from the virus. So at least they had laid eyes on her to tell that she was not healthy. So now they don't know where mom is at. Now, Kelly Price is not, how can I say this? Kelly Price is not hard to hide. Not easy to hide. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not on no alcohol and I don't do drugs. This is literally just me in free speech. Kelly Price is not easy to hide. She has a recognizable face is what I'm saying. You guys are so messy. She has a recognizable face. You can't just hide a Kelly Price. That's like hiding Beyonce. That was a stretch. Either way, there was a missing report filed in Cobb County following a welfare check that took place at her home. But authorities says that there was no foul play involved. So they had already went and looked for her. And, they couldn't find her, but they said there was no foul play involved. So now here comes the boyfriend. Now, here's the thing. All y'all singers and rappers out there, Kelly, Nikki, all of y'all getting these boyfriends and husbands that are just messing up. See how I clean that up? Messing up your brands. Have you out here looking crazy? Her family is saying that Kelly's boyfriend was preventing her friends and family from seeing her. Now, this is a picture of Kelly and her boyfriend. Is he young? Do we have a better picture?
She hides his face.
Oh, he blowing that thing out. He got to have a big penis for her to really feel it, though, right? Now, hours after Kelly, her attorney claims that in a statement that Kelly was safe as she's currently recovering from the coronavirus and that she was at an undisclosed location. So basically, she was, staying away from everybody. But that was not enough for her sister. Now, this is why I love my family. I love them. And, when I think about it, if I was Kelly's sister and brothers or kids or whatever, and my family member was not able to be produced, I would probably be doing the same thing. They went on a press tour. They went out letting people know that they couldn't find Kelly. They were looking all over, high and low, underneath stuff and around corners, okay? They could not find her. And so they needed to see Kelly Price for themselves. And they were just not taking this whole thing. What are you laughing at? Can I just say this? It is cleaner though, right? Because I'm not cussing. I haven't said the N-word. It's just I'm being honest and I'm telling my story the way nobody could tell a story like me. Okay, Ebro it needs to retire. Like nobody wants to hear Ebro anymore. Nobody wants to hear Joe Budden. Those losers are out. And I'm gonna talk about that on my podcast because I feel some type of way. Okay. Well, Kelly's sister spoke out. And this is what she had to say. I'm sorry, I just got notified that something's going down. So anyway. So that was her sister. You know, she was emotional. And look, all jokes aside, shout out to the family that was really concerned for Kelly. And I'm sure this is not the first time Kelly has put them through hell. Okay. Because I'm going to talk to you about what I think happened. And I'm just going to give you the straight honest truth, because the reason why I tell my stories as colorful as I do, is because it is entertainment. But I want you to understand, we are talking about somebody that I believe was sitting at home watching the whole world be concerned about her while she was sucking down Popeyes or Chick-fil-A. Okay. And I'm going to tell you why. And I know people are going to say, oh, Jason, but maybe she was at her own repast. No, I'm telling you I'm going to tell you what happened. Well, hold on. Where's
Allegedly.
Because I don't need to be sued anymore. Hold on. Some really good news just happened. I'm on Bigo. I can't even do it. I'm live. Hold on, y'all. Okay, there's something going down. I gotta see. My job is just crazy. Okay. So Kelly's friend Nikki Gilbert, she also performed at the party with Whitney Houston, the party that I had. Nikki from Brownstone, one of my favorite R&B groups of the '90s. She spoke out, and she said that she spoke with Kelly following that interview. Now, this is what Nikki said.
Hey guys, I hope all is well. I just wanted to jump in here real quick to say first, happy Sunday. And second, I have spoken with Kelly Price. She called me last night. We had a very extensive conversation. I'm not going to share the details right now because I feel like Kelly should speak when she's ready. But Kelly is fine. She's not on a ventilator. She's not a hostage. She is healing from COVID. It was indeed Kelly. And if you are like me and you're really concerned about her, I hope that this does your heart good to know that our sister is A-okay.
Now, Nikki, I love you to death. That wasn't the video I thought we were going to show, but that's still a video that I didn't even see. And so I'm going to respond to that. Nikki Gilbert, look at me, baby. Look at me. Because you love you some Jason Lee, and you know Jason Lee loves you. But this is where I'm going to tell you to stop being a bad friend to Kelly Price. She bullied you that day we had that party with Whitney Houston. She didn't let you. It was either that day or it was that party because she gave Monifa your song. Remember that? You remember when you were supposed to sing a song and Kelly Price snatched it to you and gave it to Monifa, and how upset you were, but you didn't badmouth her. You didn't disrespect her. Wasn't Nikki Gilbert the girl she disrespected on R&B Divas? The show that was all the girls from my party. They didn't ask me to be a producer on that show, even though I put them all together for that party. Kelly Price, remember she wanted to get the grease, the Vaseline, and the Timberland boots and beat them down because she was a hood chick like Karen Civil with a box cutter or whatever she had. I'm a hood bitch. I don't know what the fuck that is. You know what I mean? Oh, I cussed. I'm sorry. I'm doing better. Next show. Actually, I'm not cussing. I'm reciting what they said. Okay? So the point is that Nikki, she took advantage of you. And you still out here being her spokesperson? Let her put that mashed potatoes and gravy down and pull up to the camera and tell us what happened. Because I'm going to tell you what I think
Allegedly
happened. Kelly's a bully, y'all. Y'all saw it on reality TV. She blamed everybody. She took no responsibility. She took no responsibility for what she did with the Whitney Houston thing. Then 2 years later, after the Whitney Houston thing with all the fallout and her owing me $900, she tried to throw a party called For the Love of R&B, which is the brand that I started. This is before I sued people for their trademarks. I didn't trademark it. She took my name, my event name, and she had a party on the day Bobby Christina was dying in the hospital. Did I tell y'all this story? Oh, my book is going to be fire, baby. Hold on. I ain't used this sound. Bobby Christina was dying in the hospital, and she was having a party honoring Whitney Houston. And I did a full interview with the Shade Room. You can go check it out. This was before I had Hollywood Unlocked. Anyway, so let's move forward. So after all of this happened, Kelly Price actually came forward. After everybody was concerned about her, to tell everybody what was really happening. People thought she was chopped up and put in garbage cans. People thought her husband was holding her hostage. They were talking about her kids this, her kids that. Her daughter hit me up on Facebook and asked me for Uber money. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I didn't want to put that receipt out here because it's involving a kid. But it's not like she's, I mean, I don't know how connected she is to her daughter. I know her son loves her to death. But her daughter, she wasn't giving her no money because she hit me up for Uber money. And I gave her the Uber money, but she kept asking for money. So I think I blocked her or I put her on mute. Don't talk to me. Because I don't feel like it's my responsibility to give Kelly Price's kid money for Ubers or anything. That's her responsibility. But Kelly is such a mean, evil woman that I'm sure, and this is not alleged. This is, I'm telling you, this is moving on up, singing gospel Kelly Price. She was a friend of mine. I know why she took your man, because you're evil. You're a bully. She left with my man. I would have left with your man, your dog. I'd have took your purse. I'd have took everything from you, Kelly. I want my $900. Run me my money now that you're still alive. When I heard that you died, I ain't gonna lie, I did feel bad for a minute because I listen to your music still. You're one of the best singers ever to touch a microphone. Well, this is what she said.
They lost me. At some point, they lost me. I woke up some days later, a couple of days later, and the first thing I remember is the team of doctors standing around me and asking me if I knew what year it was.
Wait, when you say they lost you, can you clarify what that means?
Yeah, I died. I died. And the next thing, it was some days later. I remember waking up.
Play it again.
They lost me. At some point, they lost me. I woke up some days later, a couple of days later, and the first thing I remember is the team of doctors standing around me and asking me if I knew what year it was.
Wait, when you say they lost you, can you clarify what that means?
Yeah, I died. I died. And the next thing, it was some days later. I remember waking up in ICU and the doctor asking me if I remembered what year it was. I'm sorry, not what day, if I knew what year it was. Going into the hospital, I'd actually had COVID for over a week, but my conditions were progressing in the wrong direction from home. And we're jumping all the way in. So I had it. My husband did not have it. He was taking care of me.
That was the best came back from the dead in 48 hours look I've ever seen. I mean, Kelly, you've had worse wigs when you were alive. It's a reach for me. What? No, I mean, I'm just saying, Kelly. Bush. BS. Kelly, it's elevated. I don't believe it. I just don't believe it. And nobody online believed it. She explained why she went missing. Do we have that video? Look.
It hasn't been 2 months since I've seen my sister. It's been a year. I haven't been in the same room with her since my mother's funeral. Prior to that, we hadn't seen each other all pandemic long. That's not new for us. It's not new for us. We've been strained for a very long time. I was never missing. I was in my home. I was being seen by doctors. First and foremost, with 2 people in the house with COVID, we both had COVID. There was no visiting. There was no visiting the house. We both had active COVID cases. Everyone in my family knew exactly where I was. And I have to say that it's really disappointing that things came to this, but it was not true. And even when it comes to my daughter, I feel like she was easily manipulated. People are saying she's a kid. She's not a kid. She's 27 years old. She's my youngest. But in that situation, she was easily manipulated. And to go along with that, she's my baby. I have never been in danger. I am not in danger right now. I am focusing on putting myself first.
Nah, sis. Nah. See, I'm sober today. I ain't got no 1942. I had champagne today, y'all, with my whole staff. I let them drink on the job. Not one TikTok video was made. Let the motherfuckers be sober. They TikToking and running in place and shit upstairs. Damn, I cussed. Okay, I'm starting over tomorrow. Okay, well, either way, listen, I'm telling you right now, in my opinion, Kelly, you're lying. In my opinion, you're lying. Something does not look right about you. And I'm not going to blame this man because I don't know him. He looked like a decent guy from that photo, even though I only saw his cheekbone. I'm not gonna call him like he's protecting you. And your daughter was not manipulated, because I'm telling you, your daughter has been asking me for money. I didn't even know this was in the notes. But your daughter has been asking me for money on Facebook. I could put that receipt out. And it's because you probably cut her off. You are a mean bully. And bullies don't change their stripes. Now, I know that sometimes my delivery makes people get distracted by the message. I said that on the Breakfast Club because the truth is, I'm telling you, a woman that I know. I emailed her and I emailed her saying, look, I'm sorry that we fell out years ago. You know, I'm just in a better place in life. But now I've taken it back tonight because you keep wreaking havoc on the internet with this foolishness, Kelly. You died. And then you came back to life, but it took you 2 days to call people and tell, like, were you at the mortuary? Were they about to embalm you? Where were you in the little metal shed where they shoved the bodies in, or a garage or something? Where were you at? Girl, you saw all the social media, Hollywood Unlocked, everybody, the Shade Room, blah. We're all posting you. Where's Kelly? Where's Kelly? People online were concerned. People also thought you was full of shit. Look at what people said online. I don't know about y'all, but I'm low-key feeling some type of way that Kelly Price had us lighting candles and calling our pastors. Meanwhile, sis is chilling in the house making oxtails. The whole Kelly Price situation sounds weird. I mean, I'm sure there's more to that story. First Kelly Price, now R. Kelly. Y'all check on Kelly Rowland. You know what? Y'all better leave Kelly Rowland the hell out of this. I love you, Kelly Rowland, you beautiful chocolate queen. Sis was at home the whole time. Lord, forgive me for wasting your precious time on the prayers. Somebody call Iyanla so this family can start the healing process on her watch. Let me go back to check in, minding my business. What if Kelly Price is on The Masked Singer? Lord, please make it stop. Can we please just make it stop, Lord? Well, either way, let me just tell y'all, I don't believe that Kelly Price died. I need a physician to go on TMZ, and I will snort an oxtail through my nose if you can produce a doctor with an actual credential, not that black kid doctor who took the certificate from CVS and went out telling people that he was Dr. Fauci. Not that guy.
Bitch, you tried it.
I didn't cuss. That's the button right here on my pad. Anyway, I'm over Kelly Price. And Jania, I hope that everything's okay. You're more than welcome to come on my show, baby. Tell me about your mama. All right. And Jeffrey, you owe me $450 because I'm going to charge you half since y'all got a divorce and split everything. Kelly, I hope you're doing well. I hope you recover from COVID. You're still a good singer. Get a new wig. All right. Enough for her. That was polite. That was growth. Okay, you guys, I just grew right in front of your eyes. Okay, let me try hard with this next story. Okay, so R. Kelly. Why this photo? His face is greasy. He looks like a wax figure. By the way, this is what the Martin Luther King Jr. wax figure looks like at Madame Tussauds in New York. When I went there to go see Wendy, and this white guy pushed me out the way, and we both bumped into this little black, stocky little black man with a bad hairline. I said, "Who is this guy?" They said, "That's Martin Luther King." I said, "No, that first of all, No, the hell y'all didn't do this to his hairline, and no, the hell the white man didn't just bump and almost knock him over. You know, this was in the heart of Black Lives Matter. I thought I was gonna have to fight him right there in front of Wendy. You know, shout out to Wendy Williams. I hope that she's doing well. I just did an interview for The Sun. You can Google it. They try to bait me into a story on Wendy, and I held her down and said positive things. You know, I'm not one to throw my friends under the bus. I'm not one to try to hurt a person's brand when they're trying to keep it going like Karen Civil did mine. I'm better than her. I'm better than that. That's what I meant. So R. Kelly he got found guilty. So the bump and grind star who said the age wasn't nothing but a number is on his way to prison. Now, you all know he was alleged to be the mastermind of a whole sex trafficking ring that went on for years and years and years, despite failed attempts to bring him to justice. Finally, now he's been found guilty. Now, I will tell you, do we have that Kevin Michelle clip? Before I even get into it, I'm going to play this clip. K. Michelle was right here on my show. Well, not this one. She was on the one when I had them other people there. This is what K. Michelle said about, excuse me? Yeah, that's going to be in my book too. This next book, How I Stopped Giving a Fuck and Started Winning. That's the title of my book. It's not a curse word. It's the title. This is what K. Michelle said on my show. And yes, I was fat. Take a look.
I have reached out to those families about the situation and said what I needed to say. Because you know what I seen? I seen mothers in the kitchen cooking.
The same ones that are on the...
I'm not saying that.
Okay.
But I've seen mothers in the kitchen cooking. And y'all standing out here, it was managers, people all around.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? It's people all around. So if a motherfucker been raped, touched, don't know nothing, the only thing he ever knew was music, you can't sit here like I'm talking to y'all. You can't talk to him like that. You have to literally write a song. You cannot talk to this man. He literally is a real genius. You cannot. This ain't no brainwash. Like I ain't on no drugs. I ain't in my fucking 18. I'm a grown-ass woman. I know what the fuck. I can see what's going on with that man and what the fuck is going on. I've tried to protect. I've tried to tell him.
Now, listen, I agree with Kay. I think there's a lot of other people that should be in prison because there were a lot of people around that situation. Okay. Now, let me tell you how this all went down. In just the second day of deliberations in his trial in New York, the jury found him guilty of 9 counts of racketeering and sex trafficking. He could spend the rest of his life in prison, just so we can put context to this. He's probably, did y'all put Bill Cosby in here? Bill Cosby said that he was set up. Why is the pudding pop man out here talking? Next, OJ is gonna speak out. Like this is y'all people. These ain't no people of mine. Okay, and when you're in prison, when you're in jail about to go to prison, and Bill Cosby and OJ Simpson are the people support you, that's your support system. Are you crazy? You're done, donezo. Like Kelly, okay, Kelly Price. It was said that he coerced and groomed these young women to be his servants and perform sexual acts. Some were too disgusting that the court didn't even let the media hear it. And there were people that said that he locked them up and all of that. One of the accusers said that Kelly demanded to be referred to as daddy when they greeted him. Okay, and were instructed to hug and kiss him. Now, I don't see nothing wrong with that because I want my men to call me daddy too. And no, they're all grown before you start that narrative. We're not going there. Not this year. Because I'm coming for all y'all. I'm coming for all y'all trying to play on my name. I'm not R. Kelly, okay? And I'm not O.J. Simpson. I don't kill people and I don't touch kids. But Kelly did. And y'all knew it for years. That's why, like Kay said, all those people should go to jail. Did you book a flight? Did you book the hotel? Did you walk the kid to the room? Did you pick her up from her house? Did you lock her in the basement? One woman says she went over there to do an interview and then got locked in and not fed and then woke up and, he was adjusting himself or whatever. And she thinks she was allegedly, I'm going to push allegedly. Sexually assaulted. All this was happening while y'all was step in the name of love. Step in the name of love. I saw the VHS video with the girl where he was talking about this 14-year-old pussy is what he said about the girl. We all saw it, but y'all kept, you remind me of my Jeep. I want to ride it. Y'all didn't care. I was at the cookouts. Y'all was sitting there, not the cookouts with the kids, was at with Kelly. I was at the cookouts in Stockton when y'all was, you remind me. every song that he sung, y'all was singing. Do we have the video of people outside protesting? There are people outside protesting that this man was found guilty. Y'all are sick. And I've learned a lot about pedo sympathizers on this app that I'm on. There are people who will be, listen, if I had messed with a child and I was caught, Jason Lee, and was caught having messed with a child, I should be put to death. I should be put to death. And I feel like those who mess with children should be put to death. You should lose everything. You should go to prison. You should die there. Because you all know, I've been a victim of child abuse and molest. I've been molested twice. One by my babysitter's boyfriend and one by some random man. You know what I mean? And I don't know where they are today. But if I knew where they were, I would want them to die. I wouldn't kill them. You know what I mean? I'd probably call whack or something. But either way, you know, these people were also told to cheer for him if they were in you know, I guess in tow to a basketball game. I don't know. Either way, people are saying that they were made to sign NDA documents. The NDA document does not restrict you from telling the truth when there's an illegal activity. And they had to follow Rob's rules, okay? Or they would be spanked. So there was a lot of stuff that went on. But either way, now he is on his way to prison. And, you know, there's a lot of people that are sympathizing with him. And I just hope that you guys can look past the music. Because ultimately, when we are living in a world where children are so vulnerable, like it is all of our obligation to make sure that they are protected. You know, I'm on an app where I am fighting for that now. And when I tell you it's a fight every day, there's people over there talking about me every day. Oh, Jason this, Jason this, Jason that. Because I'm fighting for the platform to hold these people accountable. And today I heard that they removed him as a host. Now they removed his agency too. So that's amazing. Bravo, bravo, bravo. I think if you are a pedo sympathizer or you are a pedophile, you should go to prison. Hey, K. Michelle, you still owe me an interview, girl. All right. I got to pay the bills. Here's a commercial. Listen, 80 million men and women in the U.S. experience thinning hair, yet it's still not openly talked about, which can make going through it feel very scary and stressful. And that just adds to the problem. Nutrafol, let me tell you about it. It's formulated with potent botanicals to help you grow hair as strong as you are. And it's physician formulated to be 100% drug-free. Nutrafol is physician formulated to be 100% drug-free. They use natural, clinically effective botanicals for better hair growth through whole body health. On top of thicker, stronger hair without lasers or chemicals, Nutrafol's ingredients may also help you get a handle on better sleep, stress response, skin, nails, and libido. Visit Nutrafol.com and take their hair wellness quiz for customized product recommendations that put the power to grow thicker, stronger hair back in your hands. When you subscribe, you'll receive monthly deliveries so you never miss a dose. Shipping is free and you can pause or cancel at any time. Does it work? Yes. In clinical studies, Nutrafol users saw thicker, stronger hair growth with less shedding in 3 to 6 months. You can grow thicker, healthier hair and support our show by going to Nutrafol.com and using promo code GAGGING to save $15 off your first month subscription. That is the best offer available anywhere, and it's only available to U.S. customers for a limited time. Plus, free shipping on every order. Get $15 off at Nutrafol.com. Spell it with me. Nutrafol.com. Promo code GAGGING for hair as strong as you are. Well, are we talking about Demi Lovato today? Y'all do not go nowhere because I got to talk to y'all about Demi Lovato, and I need you to share the live. Share the link on your Facebook, Instagram, Grindr account. Share it everywhere because we're going to talk about them. Because they are on they are literally on my last nerve. I thought I had my last nerve the last time they were being talked about, but they done pissed me off today. But I say that with love, Demi. I just have to be who I am. That's it, right? Just be who I am. I'm still elevating though. I think I'm doing better. Tory Lanez is getting sued for a hit and run accident that left a man disfigured. Allegedly. I'm gonna say
Allegedly.
Because I just don't want to get sued anymore. Tory Lanez. Now, Tory, I texted you when I was in Miami last week and you didn't call me because I heard you deactivated your Instagram account. We put that on Hollywood Unlocked. And I texted you when I was at the strip club with Floyd, and you didn't text me back. And I wonder what was going on. Now, I hope you didn't run this person over on their foot, because oh, Keita, stop shaking your head, judging me in the live. I'm looking at you, just shaking your head, judging me, Keita. I'm just saying, if he ran over his foot after, you know what? People can build a connection. You know what I mean? So Tory is now found himself in more legal trouble. Okay. Earlier this week, Tory dropped a cryptic tweet and later scrubbed all of his pics from his Instagram account. This is what he posted. It's been real. Now, that's typically what you say if you were found guilty of shooting Megan Thee Stallion and you were going to jail or something like that. You know, like, you don't just do it because you're on your way to the bootsy to what's the strip club we be going to? Booby Trap. Now, he didn't explain why he's checking out of social media, but it appears that he has some legal problems to handle. Now, Tory is currently being sued over an alleged hit-and-run accident that left a man disfigured. Now, according to these documents that we looked at, a man named Barry Fine. Now, I want to say something, but I promise you, this is not racist. Can I say it? Don't say it.
Yes, it is.
Say it. Huh?
He's not this. He's probably this.
No, like I was recently in Mexico, and I asked the lady cleaning my room how she was doing, and she said, "I'm very fine." You get it? Johnny's Puerto Rican. He's the only one not laughing in the room. Look, I'm from Wildin' Out. It was a joke. Okay, God, I'm very fine. All right. Well, either way, Barry is suing Tory, whose real name is Daystar Peterson. Who? Tory Lane's name is Daystar.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm done with this story already. How much more do we have to go? Okay, well, that's the name that he goes. That's his name. Okay. Now this crazy part is people don't want me to like Tory, but I like Tory. So let me just start by saying I like Tory Lanez. I like him. He's a little spicy, and I like Tory. So people want me to hate him, and I'm just not gonna hate Tory Lanez. Barry is saying that he was driving his 2020 Porsche around Florida when an unknown driver operating a 2016 Range Rover owned by Tory caused a, quote, chain reaction, rear-ended the collision, and it struck a vehicle, propelling that vehicle into his vehicle. Now, the driver of Tory's car was the one that caused the hit-and-run accident where he, quote, fled the scene. Now, Tory's car was later found abandoned on I-95 in Miami. Barry is now blaming Tory's negligence for playing a role in what caused the crash and caused him to get all these injuries and property damage. Now, I don't know if this is Tory getting sued because he's just Tory and he's rich. Because if his friend hits you, sue the friend. But you know the friend don't have no money like Tory probably. So he's demanding that he gets more than $30,000 in damages. Now, Tory is saying that he's getting ready to move on. Tory's also reportedly getting ready to move on from the controversial case I talked to you earlier about Megan Thee Stallion. You know, that he's just trying to get past it. Now, this is a photo of Meg. Now, Meg, very gorgeous. Meg, I know we have had our moments. But I'm telling you tonight that I don't take back everything I've said, but I could have said it a little differently. And I hope one day we get a chance to talk to one another. That's me letting my guard down and being vulnerable. Now, if you don't come up here, I'm going to take it all back. But I really do mean it. Okay. Now, LA prosecutors have revealed that both parties are in discussions, Meg and Tory, about a plea deal. Like they're trying to work it out. And if the deal is not made by November, then the trial's going to go ahead. Can you imagine how dramatic this is going to be? Meg Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez coming to court every day with their finest fashion on. Alexis and Kelvin outside with microphones. Can we get a statement? Can we get a statement? No statement. You know, somebody rolling up, throwing firecrackers out the window. They used to do that to me as a child. Just throw hella firecrackers. You think it's a shooting. But anyway, he's facing a count of assault with a semi-automatic firearm and then one count of carrying a loaded, unregistered firearm in a vehicle. Now, Tory's out. I tell you, he's out. I've seen Tory. I've been with Tory a few times. He's posted $190,000 bail, and he's been ordered to stay away from Megan. Now, you know, they say he violated that when he went to the Rolling Loud and he popped out with that little bear mask on with the baby before the baby threw his career down the toilet. Damn, the baby just threw it all down the toilet. The baby, I think you need to be given an opportunity to come back and be great. So I'll also open up the door to you. Tory could face up to 22 years if he's convicted for shooting Megan Thee Stallion. So we don't know what's going to happen because this is just played out on social media and everybody's had something to say. I wish it never happened. Unfortunately, that night there was a lot of alcohol involved and who knows how it went left. But I hope that Megan gets the peace that she deserves because she does deserve closure. I know as a person that's been shot, if you get shot, you need to have closure. And I hope that she gets that. I pray that she gets that. I really do. I really do. And Tori, I hope that whatever happens with this case with Barry Fine and with Megan and everything, I hope it goes away. Oh, and Prince, who you beat up allegedly in Miami twice, but then Prince got arrested for beating up a girl.
Allegedly.
Y'all all need to keep your hands and guns to yourself and cars. Y'all running people over, allegedly shooting people, beating people up, slapping people in the club, jumping off. Like, how you get, like, what are you guys? What was that game called? Is it Mortal Kombat in Miami and LA? It's too much for me. Just keep your hands to yourself. All right, bye. Now listen, y'all, pull up. Just pull up because this the last story. This is the last story, y'all. And I don't even want to talk about this. I have to go get some vitamin C after this because I just need some energy. No, that's B12. Get one haircut, want to hang with aliens. Demi Lovato. Let me tell you another story that's going on my book. I don't want to put too many stories out here because I need y'all to buy the book. Let me just say this. I'm going to tell you the details later. Demi Lovato screwed me over. Even though she screwed me over, I'm not taking it personal. I just got a job to do. Demi Lovato is now saying that she's been hanging out with aliens. Demi Lovato, during Daily Pop on Monday, talked about having the mind-blowing alien encounter that she had while she was promoting her upcoming Peacock series, Unidentified with Demi Lovato. So she had an experience with an alien while she was filming the show, allegedly.
While she was at Joshua Tree.
Let me get into the story. She was recalling the out-of-this-world experience. Demi has explained, okay, that she was talking about what went down with this alien. What are we doing? Well, go up there and scroll it down. There we go. Okay. She was recalling this out of this world experience, and she explained that she went out into the desert in Joshua Tree. This is a place where people go out there to take really nice pictures. And she said that she saw this blue orb that was about 50 feet away, maybe less, and it was kind of like floating above the ground, just like 10 or 15 feet. And it was kind of, keeping this distance from her. Now, they said the UFO encounter was such an incredible experience that it, quote, changed the way that they see the world, that you have an inkling. Oh, they is Demi. Yes. I thought we were talking about a group that was on a trip. You have an inkling, and then all of a sudden that inkling is confirmed. It changes your reality for sure. Now, fans were not too convinced that Demi may have actually saw, something from another planet. Now, this is 4 photos of a fan's tweets in response to that. We stopped believing what Demi Lovato said a long time ago. LOL. Now, aliens, it's always something with her. They about to send her right back to rehab. Somebody take her to church. I just want to know, like, if aliens really are real, why are they choosing to contact Demi Lovato? Please answer. I'm lost. Demi Lovato is California sober, non-binary, and now seeing aliens. Sounds like meth by is watching her. Who? Meth BI. Oh. I think that she's been hanging out with Kelly Price. I'm confused. It's just the confusion for me. No, but all seriousness, I'm not gonna crack jokes. I think that Demi Lovato needs help. I think Demi Lovato needs serious mental evaluations and help. You know, she's a sweet girl, nice girl. I know that she's talked about suicidal stuff before, mental health issues. I'm not gonna make joke of that. You know, I pray that Demi is not losing her mind. I pray that Demi is getting the help that she deserves. She's still giving me Butch Queen tease, but with a little lipstick on the side. But I do hope that you're getting the help. You know, call Brittany, find out who's helping her get help or whatever's going on, because it's just too much for me. And, you know, did I see something fly across the sky one day when I was a kid? Probably, but I ain't talking about it. You ain't coming to get me and take me out of my house and lock me up with a jacket I can't get out of. No, ma'am. So I don't know what's going on with Demi, but I do pray that she is mentally okay and that she is getting the help that she needs. Is this not charging my phone? Let's plug this in. Hold on, y'all. My phone is dead. It's dying. Do something with this. Can you do something with this? It's not working. It's not charging. All right. Is that it for my stories? Oh, I'm talking about this on my podcast this week. Take a look. Karen Civil. I don't want to make a joke out of this because this has been a really serious experience. As you know, it's been all over the news, all over the internet, whatever. I want to say that I am going to be dealing with this on the podcast, but I'm going to dive deep into what has come out of all the stuff related to my interview over at the Breakfast Club. I want you to make sure you tune into that. So if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, you need to go to youtube.com/Hollywood Unlocked. Stay plugged in and make sure you click that bell for those alerts too, because you're going to want to hear that podcast when it comes out. And I want you to share it with everybody. All right. Well, listen, I got to pay the bills. When you're traveling to a destination where you don't know the language, it can be challenging to accomplish even the simplest of tasks. Now, I can remember my first time in Puerto Rico. I was walking around trying to communicate with locals and didn't know what to say. I wish I had the knowledge I have now. Now, thankfully, there's Babbel, and that's the #1 selling language learning app. Through Babbel's bite-sized lessons, you'll learn the new lessons and language skills that you can actually use in the real world. From greetings, menus, and directions to gain a deeper understanding of the culture, Babbel is a travel essential. Babbel has really helped me talk to so many people around the world. And learning a new language on the go and quick and easy helps when I'm hopping from country to country. Babbel's 15-minute lessons make it the perfect way to learn a new language on the go. Other language learning apps use AI for their language lessons, but Babbel lessons were created by over 100 language experts. Their teaching method has been proven scientifically proven to be effective. Now with Babbel, you can choose from 14 different languages, including Spanish, French, Italian, and German. Plus, Babbel speech recognition technology helps you to improve your pronunciation and accent. There are so many ways to learn with Babbel. In addition to lessons, you can access podcasts, games, videos, stories, and even live classes. So start your new language learning journey today with Babbel. Right now, when you purchase a 3-month Babbel subscription, you'll get an additional 3 months for free. That's 6 months for the price of just 3 months. Just go to Babbel.com and use promo code GAGGING. That's BABBEL.com, code GAGGING. Babbel, language for life. All right. Now, all of you out there, I do have a whole new merch line coming. We just got the samples in. We're getting ready to do all the shoots and all that and the product and the pre-sales and all that. So that's getting ready to come. Make sure you go right now to go get the other stuff because this stuff will be gone. This is your last few weeks or whatever to get this. HollywoodUnlocked.com/shop. Get all the merch that you want. I appreciate everybody that has everything. And also, if you're a super fan, make sure that you go to our YouTube channel and subscribe. Go to youtube.com/HollywoodUnlocked and click join. Okay. And you can follow us over on Instagram, Gag Nation. We are over at Instagram. This is what it looks like. We also do post a lot of stuff there, and we're live from time to time. All right. Moving right along. We're not promoting that. Okay. Are we doing another one?
This is important.
Okay. Now, this is something I have been waiting to share with you all evening. People, pull up. Here we go. Our Kind of People. Now, Fox's Our Kind of People is inspired by Lawrence Otis Graham's provocative, critically acclaimed book, Our Kind of People, Inside America's Black Upper Class. Now, this is a series that takes place in the aspirational world of Oak Bluffs on Martha's Vineyard, a historical stronghold where the rich and powerful Black elite have come to play for over 50 years. Our Kind of People follows a strong-willed single mom, Yaya DaCosta, as she sets out to reclaim her family's name and make an impact with her revolutionary hair care line that highlights the innate natural beauty of Black women. But she soon discovers a dark secret about her own mother's past that will turn her world upside down and shake up the community forever, baby. Our Kind of People stars Yaya DaCosta as Angela Vaughn, Morris Chestnut, who all of y'all love, is Raymond DuPont, Joe Morton, Nadine Ellis, Lance Gross, my boy, Ryan Nicole Brown, Kyle Berry, DuPont Debbie Morgan, Raven Goodwin, and newcomer Alana Bright. Our Kind of People is written and executive produced by Karen Gist and executive produced by the phenomenal Lee Daniels. Our Kind of People airs Tuesdays at 9/8 Central on Fox and the next day on Hulu. Tasha Smith, my friend, directed the first 2 episodes. So Preston's saying that Our Kind of People is like the new must-watch TV series for the fall. And here's an exclusive clip of the show. Take a look.
You know, I was thinking, since this is the summer of us, right?
Mm-hmm.
With the help of the Franklin bailout, Darman is back on his feet. I know exactly what to do to make sure it stays that way.
Okay, well, you know, I get why you'd want your company back. So shall we negotiate? Starting low, I see.
Low and slow. But I have to warn you, I'm not gonna stop until you give me what I want.
Shout out.
Now, Yvette Nicole Brown went to the cast of The Real and talking about the show. So make sure that you check out Our Kind of People Tuesdays on Fox because it's spicy and full of drama, just the way I like it. All right, we're back. Okay, we're back. Let's get into it. Now it's time to gag with Jason. So let me give you the phone number. It's 1402 gagging. I shouldn't have pushed that. 1402 gagging, 1402-424-4464, or jump on the video chat. Please make sure that if you're coming through the video chat, enable your echo cancellation. And if you're calling in, please pay attention to the phone call and not the stream because you may miss your chance to gag. Here's the phone number right here. And this is the link to come and chat right here with me. Okay. Well, Lego. Who's here? Let me see who's here before I take any calls. Hi, Weedy Pooh.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good.
Let me tell you. The name Peterson. Peterson. Every serial killer, Tory Lane, Scott, the other man, you know, Peterson.
So basically, if your last name is Peterson, you're a killer.
Yes. Yeah, I said it.
Look at if Weedy Pooh said it, it don't need to be said no more. How you feeling? How you feeling, Weedy Pooh?
I'm feeling fine. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling better. But
are you still smoking weed?
I can't get none. I'm my mother's house. As soon as I get home.
You just got to go on Facebook or Twitter. Somebody will pull up.
Yeah, but I can't ever my mother's house. My mother don't know I smoke.
She does now if she's watching the show, Weedy Pooh.
No, I keep them.
Well, good. It's good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you laughing. Queen Sharon is in the building. What's up, Sharon?
Hey, Jason. What's up? What's up? Jason, I'm streaming on Bigo. I was decided to let me get my hours while I do this. So they got behind the scene exclusive. So
everybody. Jason Lee. So let's get into it with the messy report, okay? Kelly Price, all right? Bitch, you done lost all this weight, but your head's still big as hell. And you mean to tell me they couldn't find your big-headed ass? Bitch, I already knew it was I knew it was a scam when they said that. Now, I'm going to tell y'all what really happened, allegedly. Okay? I'm going to tell y'all what really happened. See, what happened is that she went into hiding. And the reason why she went into hiding is because she just found out what the fuck just happened with R. Kelly. Okay? Okay? That's what happened. She went into hiding because she just saw what the fuck happened with R. Kelly. And she's trying to get the fuck out of Dodge. Because, bitch, you mean to tell me you died? Bitch, when you died and you was in heaven, did Whitney Houston smack the shit out of you and send you back down for disrespecting her legacy? Bitch, tell me something. You died. Bitch, now let me tell you something. Bottom line, you should have said something. Bitch, you didn't say nothing. Now, see, Sparkle said something and she lost her career. Bitch, you didn't say anything and you still lost your career. So you should have fucking spoke up. Okay? All right, now, moving on to R. Kelly. R. Kelly, nigga, you sowed, now you reap. And you will reap it in your ass and continue to reap it in your ass for the rest of your life. Because, bitch, you're going to be in prison for the rest of your life. Toodles. Now, Tori, you got to stop getting all these charges. You got Megan, you got Prince. You done goddamn fucking amputated a nigga in a car. I don't know what the fuck's missing off of them, but goddamn, you just sat there and did a hit and run. You got all these. Bitch, you can't do that, Tori. You can't do it. They will toss your little ass around in jail from left to right. And if R. Kelly find out that you come into jail, bitch, he gonna be waiting for you because you the closest thing to a bitch that he can get, and your size resembles a fucking child. So let's get that shit together. All right. Now, Demi, bitch, I don't even got nothing to say. Demi, I'm confused. I don't know what terms I can use, what I can't use, what I can't. Demi, get some help. I know that your music career, it's over. And like Kelly, if Kelly would have just spoke up and said what the fuck was going on, maybe she would still have a career. I don't know. I doubt it. But I'm telling you right now, Demi, speak up, say what's going on, get help. Because, bitch, we confused. You just done fucked up the whole LGBTQ community. Bitch, they probably don't even claim your ass. Now, remember, there's nothing too messy for the messy report. And we covered the mess, so you don't have to stress. That's all, Jason.
That was messy, Sharon. Goodbye. We love Sharon. We love Sharon. She has no filter. You have no filter. Goodbye. Okay, I'm working on myself. I got to surround myself. Oh, I'm surrounded by messy people. Okay, what's up, Jameer?
What's up, Jason? Wait, did she say Whitney Houston smacked the shit out of her and brought her back down here? Okay, I ain't even trying to start that. All right, so Jason, in honor of
we gonna let the dead rest. We're not talking about Kelly Price, but Whitney, we gotta let her rest.
Okay, all right. So I'm done talking about Demi Lovato. I just don't know what more to do with her at this moment. Tory Lanez, I don't know what to say about him, but if I can talk about the R. Kelly situation, those same type of people that was out there protesting for R. Kelly, it's the same type of people who don't believe their kids when they come to them and say that they were sexually molested. And even if I could be vulnerable for a second, Jason, as someone, I was sexually molested as a child, and I remember telling my story and really getting blackballed by some of my family members because I wanted to be vulnerable and actually come out with what happened to me. It's a very hard thing for a man, and that's why I commend you, Jason, as a man to come out and said that they happened to them, because you either get ridiculed, you get accused of certain things, or people look at you like, why did you let it happen? And it's sad because this is something in Black culture that happens so much. They will rather ridicule someone like a Lil Nas X for being their true, authentic self, as opposed to doing something about rape culture. Like in the Black family, this is really, really something serious. And that's why I commend you, because when you brought up the whole Rest B stuff and you championed that story, like I was like, wow, like somebody's out there and they really care, because it seemed like when men talk about it, it gets swept under the rug, So I thank you for everything that you do when you talk about this, even when it's on Bigo. You had this type of panel before, but it's just sad. Like, it's hard to fight for our people sometimes because we don't really know what we're fighting for all the time. And when somebody is trying to be vulnerable and tell their story, or I don't even know. I'm sorry, I can't even believe I just said all that. You feel me? But it's crazy.
No, I think, like you said, I think it's important to have these conversations. I think in the Black community, rape culture, molest, being victimized, being shamed into advocating for yourself or protecting yourself, being shamed for speaking out against those who, prey on young children or pedo sympathizers, as I call them. I think it's a conversation that needs to be had. We also have seen a lot of people, try to weaponize, throwing that name on people for the sake of winning arguments when people are really out here victimized. And there's a lot of triggers that come with that behavior too. So I think it's great that the conversation is being had. And yeah, I mean, I'm glad that the conversation is being had. And thank you for sharing that. That was a very, personal thing to share. But there's also a lot of power in reclaiming the victory over your own vulnerabilities. So thank you. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you. I appreciate you.
All right, let's take a phone call. We have phone calls. Hi.
Hi, Jason. This is Paris. Well,
Hi.
first things first, let me back in the family because I didn't know the family merged and I don't got my badge. Okay. Secondly, I want to say, like, I feel bad for Demi because, like, once you go to Disney Channel, you just go dumb. So, I mean, she was like on Camp Rock and like some other things. So, or like one of those little shows. But I really feel bad for her because it's just a bad stigma. Like, whenever these child actors come out, it's just a really bad stigma. The second thing I want to touch on, I know you said it's touchy about saying her name, but Casey, I'm glad that you're speaking up on this situation because for a long time I've been wanting to transition into working with media and social media. And years back, I went to a show that they have in Vegas, one of these like magic shows. I met her. I was so impressed. I was like, okay, well, maybe I can learn something from you. But I noticed that she's really not a teacher. She's really not a sharer. And it's just really sad because, you got all these Black girls looking up to you, thinking that they can really be this mogul media, whatever you portray yourself to be. And that's not, who you are. And when these other girls reach out to you, they don't get any feedback. So I just wanted to shout you out for just really fighting that battle and exposing these like industry clowns who claim that they support the industry and support our people, and they really don't.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. And that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. And also, I'll be soon offering courses to help people find their way. So I'm going to talk about more of that on my podcast, but thank you. All right. Do we have another caller?
Thanks.
No more callers? Okay, cool. Well, the phone number is right there, 1402-GAGAN if you want to call in. Let me go ahead and see. Hello? Are you frozen? You want to unmute yourself? You muted yourself after you unmuted yourself.
Can you hear me now?
Loud and clear.
Good deal. I'm so glad you're feeling better. I've been meaning to watch the show, but I've been having the COVID too. So I've been off work for 3 weeks and couldn't watch the show because you were sick just like me.
Well, I'm glad that you're feeling better.
I am too. So, first of all, Demi Lovato. Next. We don't even need to say anything else about that. Tory Lanez with the going out there, you got the restraining order. You're not supposed to be near Megan Thee Stallion. You came out there looking stupid. You had one job and it was just to lay low. And you couldn't do that. And then you came out there with the baby who just went out there and firebombed his whole career. So next on that one too. Also, Kelly Price. When Sharon said that she went up there to meet Whitney Houston, I died too. Right there on the couch. I love you, Sharon. I love you, Queen Sharon. You are hilarious. I tune in every week just to see what you're going to say. That's all I had to say. I've been waiting to talk to you. I got my gagging shirt on. Got my mug.
It looks beautiful. And thank you for not, dying like Kelly Price. At least you still stuck it out. You fought hard. You're healthy. You're alive.
And I let everybody know that I was okay. That's all she had to do. We just wanted to know you was okay, sis.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. All right. Amber Lynn's in the building. What's up?
Hey now. Okay. For Kelly Price, I love Kelly Price, but girl, nobody died but your career, okay? That's first of all. Somebody needs to drop Tory Lanez off at OJ Simpson's house. He's doing too much. Demi Lovato, she didn't see no alien. She was looking in the mirror. She didn't recognize herself. Too many drugs. Okay. For R. Kelly, he about to be cutting up tomatoes, fruits and vegetables, and potatoes while they digging in his ass. So good luck, sir. That's all I got to say on them. Period. Point blank. I'm about tired of all of this.
I would just like to say that I'm elevating, my audience isn't. So I'm just here to deliver what's happening, but I'm not responsible for what these people say. They are my people. And I think here's the thing. This is what I need from y'all. I need to be clean. Y'all do the dirt. I'm just gonna set it up for y'all to say what y'all want. I'm just the platform, okay?
Okay. I'm gonna try to keep it cute.
No, keep it gangster. Keep it gangster. All right, girl, are you in the bath? Are you? Oh my God, you not the girl with the shower curtain.
Oh, don't do that, Jason. Come on now.
That's not the girl with the shower curtain.
Yes, it is.
That is
Yes,
her.
it is.
Yes, it is the one that got into it with Amberlynn and Sharon. That's
Not
all right.
me.
Oh, that's not you. Oh, okay. Well, I like your shower curtain anyway. What's going on, girl?
Thank you. No, Jason, I just want to say thank you for having me, on a little show or whatever. I love that little, what you got going on. You're changing, you're evolving, so it's going to keep happening. I personally have a personal vendetta with Tory Lanez or Daystar Peterson. So I'm waiting for him to answer my DMs. I'm waiting for him to answer my XL. I'm waiting. So Daystar,
Wait.
coming for you.
Wait, why are you in Tory Lane's DMs?
Because I'll get into it. Kelvin, Johnny, I'ma let y'all know. I've been in contact with a lot of people. So me and Tory, we about to fight. He's going back to Canada sooner than he can say yay. So
Okay, this sounds. I'm calling Cap. You just randomly up
I'm
here talking.
not. No, I'm not.
Wait a minute. I don't. You up here talking about you sliding in Tory Lane's DMs and he better call you because he know. Don't use my show as a dating service. Tory Lanez is off social media. He ain't calling you, and he busy fighting charges, running people over, and allegedly shooting people. What are you in Tory Lane's DMs for? Are you trying to give him a stepping stool? Are you trying to sit down and give him a lecture? Want to shine his head? What? Girl, what?
No, I just want to sit down and pray with him and you because.
Oh, girl, no, you're gonna have to go and call TD Jakes or the Clark sisters. We are not doing that. I love you though. That was cute. Using my show to try to get at Tory Lanez. Talking about you want to pray and give him some commissary and find a way to get on your knees and pray. Do y'all got the clips from Rihanna? Put in this one too. It's for my other show, but I'm going to talk about it because I can only talk about it so many times. People are saying, "Hey, shower curtain girl, I'm not mad at you. We here, but you wasn't talking about nothing. Y'all would just be wanting to come up here and shoot your shot at Tory Lanez. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Everybody, you went in your bathroom and sat on that toilet, huh?
Shoot your shot.
That's what she said. Oh." See, I'm not even trying to be messy. I didn't mean shoot your shot with Tory Lanez because. Wait. Okay. I like that last time. Okay, listen. Here's the deal. Look, guys. She went in her bathroom and sat on that toilet in front of that shower curtain because her man is in the other room cooking up the chicken Kelly Price left at the house. And she went in there to try to holler at Tory Lanez because she out the bathroom now walking through her house. She tried it. No, she didn't tell Tory Lanez to check my DM. Girl, y'all are bold. Bad Bunny, check your DMs. Okay, look. Okay, so this past week I was in New York City and I hung out with my bestie, Rihanna. All right, look, I went to go watch her show. I've now watched it 3 times. I went to the premiere, but she said something on the car. Don't show the black media one. We'll save that one for the other one. Okay. Let me show for y'all out there who say, "Oh, Beyonce ran from Jason." That's because they edited my video. You do know the girls love me, right? It's because I'm funny. I am funny. This is who I am when I'm with them. and with you, if you ever get a chance to meet me, take a look at this cute little moment where my Dolce & Gabbana met the Savage Fenty. Take a look. Before she leaves on camera, she promised me I would get some Savage, perfume. So if I don't get a bottle, it's because she lied to me. And oh, one more thing: if you ever get drunk, there's only one person you need to make sure you get water in your mouth so you make it home.
Forgot about this. Fire him.
I had never been fired from Hollywood Unlocked a day in my life, but if I was to get fired, I'd want to get fired from her. And I'm here to tell you right now, you know, when we're on the red carpet, we say, and I'm giving you the keys to Hollywood Unlocked. Rihanna, you got the keys, girl, but I'm still at work. Until then, I ain't got no thoughts and prayers. Good night. Bye. Go.